Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today, let's take a trip to the province of Nagano in Japan, and excuse me, and we're going to look at a fairly new beer from Yo-Ho Brewing, and it's this one. It's called Sho-kino Satan, and this is a low alcohol beer. It's 0.7% by volume, and so a lot of breweries are making low alcohol beers. It's apparently the fastest growing market or fastest growing sector of the beer market in the world. In many countries, I've heard in Germany. I'm not sure about the United States, but in Japan, certainly a lot of young people aren't drinking as much, and a lot of people are more health conscious, certainly. So low or no alcohol beers are increasing. A number of major breweries have brought them out. And now here we have a craft brewer making them. I've seen a few other craft brewers. I think Hitachi no Nest, they have at least two, I know. I think this is going to be probably an increasing market for sure. So, Yo-Ho Brewing is quite well known for its Yona Ale, probably the biggest selling craft beer in Japan. They also make Aoni, a very respectable, decent IPA, and a variety of other beers here. So this is their first low or no alcohol beer, as far as I'm aware. 0.7%, and on Rate Beer there are no ratings yet so far. And on Untappd there were 307 when I checked, and the average was 3.26. This was released last year in August 2022 in Tokyo, and then releases were gradually rolled out in other areas, and it has come to the Kansai region and Koshinetsu regions in March last month, March 2023. So the shokin here means sanity or reasonableness, and Satan, it looks kind of like a goat. Of course, goats are associated with Bach beer, and they do have horns like we assume Satan does, Satan. And so basically it's kind of Satan in his right mind, in other words, not drunk Satan. So, and it's supposed to be an IPA style. Let's give it a go. It was 235 yen at the place where I bought it. It's available in convenience stores throughout Japan now. I think 7-Eleven is where I got mine here. Let's try it now. Okay, it is a very clear, kind of anemic looking medium gold straw with a kind of frothy half a finger of foam. Very clear. Aroma. Okay. Definitely I'm getting some hops. Certainly. And I do get the kind of light, the molasses sort of, or wort, unfermented wort in beer making. That kind of aroma. Okay. In flavor, the kind of nasty low alcohol flavor, which again is kind of like wort or molasses. And sometimes it can be even worse than that. Is not so strong. They have kind of toned it down, and I think Yo-Ho knows how to use their hops, and they have masked a lot of the kind of nasty flavor with some decent hops, and I don't think they specify what hops they did use. They do talk about aroma hops, but exact hops I'm not really sure what it is here. Okay, so it's got a kind of very thin sort of fruitiness. It's definitely, you can tell it's no alcohol beer or low alcohol beer, but the hops are kind of decent. I'm going to say it's probably Citra. I could be wrong there. perhaps some Cascade thrown in there as well. If you've had Yona Ale, you know what the kinds of hops that they tend to use in their beers. Yeah, so this is not bad. Drinkable, certainly, and if you've had a number of low or non-alcohol beers, as I have, you know that they can often be very off-putting. This is not. I'm going to say it's kind of it's a decent beer drink. In fact, they do say this on here. It's a craft drink here. So, yeah, so you might want to give this one a go. I think you should probably try it out just to see what it is here. And you'll see it in convenience stores right now. Again, it's called Yo-Ho Sho-kino Satan, and a 0.7% IPA style beer from Yo-Ho Brewing. So give it a go and let me know what you think. You can send me a comment or subscribe to the channel. Okay, and I do have a playlist of other non or low alcohol beers, and I'll put a link to that in the description if you want to take a look at some of the other ones, primarily from the major brewing companies in Japan. But so take care, stay healthy, bye bye.